question presented by Greenply, powered by Edelweiss Mutual Fund.
An ethics committee. Asking also the 15 questions.
क्या पूछ रहे थे आप? सुनो दानिश भाई बताएं.
All the MPs are here.
Cornered over the cash for query scam, Mahua storms out of the Ethics Committee investigation. Ethics Committee chief says that Mahua used unparliamentary language, cites a rule book for action against her.
कुछ भी एविडेंस हमने दिए हैं, देहाद राय ने दिए हैं, दर्शन हीरानंदानी ने दिए हैं, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ आईटी ने, मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ होम अफेयर्स ने और एक्सटर्नल अफेयर्स ने दिया है. दुनिया की कोई ताकत महुआ मैत्रा को नहीं बचा सकती.
The BJP now says there's enough evidence against Mahua. No power in the world can save her from action. Arvind Kejriwal skips the ED summons and Liquorgate investigation to campaign in the poll-bound state of Madhya Pradesh.
पार्टी तो उसी में ज्यादा इंटरेस्टेड है, तो अभी तो इसको हम लोग कांग्रेस पार्टी को आगे बढ़ाने के लिए हम लोग सब एक जुट के काम कर रहे थे, लेकिन अभी उनको कोई इस सब चीज की चिंता है नहीं.
After Akhilesh, Nitish Kumar is taking on the Congress, open war in the India alliance ahead of the elections. It's a 4.2 crore cash and more than 10 crore in bank accounts that has been seized by the ED in the Mahadev app scam. A very good evening. The show is called The Burning Question and I'm Deepthi Sachdeva. Usually we've seen debates and conversations that say that this is NDA versus the INDA alliance. But ladies and gentlemen, for a change, this is the INDA alliance fighting against the INDA alliance. The very same man called Nitish Kumar, the Chief Minister of Bihar, who many said is the front runner for being a convener of the alliance, who ensured that parties that do not see eye to eye are coming together to ensure that they can put together a respectable score to fight Narendra Modi come 2024 today, is warning the Congress. He says, we cannot trust you, you're going very slow, and you cannot just be thinking about yourself. He says you are selfish, in simple words. The message is going in for the same Congress party that time and again, remember, has been called out. Not just by Nitish Kumar now, but if you see even by Akhilesh. Akhilesh actually had called one of their Congress netas, quote-unquote, Chirkut, to which Kamal Nath said, Kaun Akhilesh? Akhilesh Vakhilesh. But there was some kind of a patch-up, there was some kind of a rapprochement. Many thought that perhaps all is well, but not anymore. Because what Nitish Kumar has today said really tells you of the huge trouble in the INDA alliance. He says, we haven't been able to do anything. We haven't had any talks on seat sharing, on a convener, on putting up common candidates, absolutely nothing. He said, koi kaam nahi ho raha hai. And wonder why? Because he says the Congress is only and only focused on the upcoming 5-state election. So this is Nitish Kumar not just sounding the warning bell for the INDA alliance, but many would say that in that comment of his, he's kind of opened a new door of a possible third front. Could a third front be also emerging? Forget about the INDA alliance. Could you have parties like Nitish Kumar's, like Akhilesh Yadav's, many say even our, KCR, parties that are undecided, who might want to come together only and only because they hate the Congress. And not just that. They also are sick and tired of the Congress's quote-unquote big brotherly behavior. This is a story that has a redux. The story has its own history. The story, ladies and gentlemen, will have its own consequences. The Congress till now has just put out a brief comment to Nitish Kumar's comment and they say कि सब ठीक है, alliance में सब कुछ ठीक है, चिंता मत करिए. But think of it, if Nitish Kumar, who with a lot of fanfare had put together this alliance today, has to make a comment like this, what does this mean for the India alliance, for the big battle of 2024? First up, let's put out the reaction we've heard from Nitish Kumar, from Akhilesh Yadav, and very interestingly, not very long ago, Omar Abdullah, remember, had also said कि India alliance की हालत बहुत पतली. This is in the backdrop of the entire war that you had seen between Congress and Akhilesh. But Nitish Kumar saying this today has its own import. Could this open up a third front conversation like I just mentioned? Sit back and listen in to every word of what Nitish Kumar today has said.
कि हम एक बार भी गठबंधन की बात नहीं करेंगे. मुझे कांग्रेस के लोग बोल दें कि समाजवादी पार्टी से हमें गठबंधन नहीं करना है, हमसे साजिश और षड्यंत्र न करें, हमें धोखा न दें. उन्हें अगर इच्छा है गठबंधन करना तो करें, नहीं गठबंधन करना है तो हमें साफ बता दें, हम अपनी तैयारी करें.
So these are just two comments from Akhilesh and then from Nitish Kumar, and like I said also about Omar Abdullah, who said his alliance की हालत बहुत पतली है. Let's say good evening to our panel of guests and actually find out कि India alliance वाकई में है भी या खत्म हो चुका है. We have Anila Singh of the BJP with us. Dr. Arun Kumar ji is a former member of parliament, also the vice president of the LJP are with us. If we can have them on the screens, along with Shyam Prasad Meka, who is representing the Congress on the panel. Naid Larry Khan is national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party, and GM Shaheen ji is leader of the JDU, and he's completing a panel. And Mr. Meka, I think I should begin by asking you, because you are the real villain, you are the real Khallayak. Akhilesh Yadav also said the same thing. Nitish Kumar today has said that in as many words. He said, you are self-servient, you as in the Congress party cannot be trusted, you are only and only thinking about yourself, you are not listening into the alliance dharma at all. So why are you doing this, Mr. Meka?
See, Deepthi, I don't draw the same conclusion as you. The problem is, we from day one, the India Alliance, know that we have internal contradictions. But we also are clear that why we are coming together. We are coming together to save the Republic of India.
No, Mr. Meka, I don't want to know why you're coming together. Today the story is why you're falling apart.
No, the story
that is the story. Have you heard Nitish Kumar? Nitish Kumar says कांग्रेस तो सिर्फ आने वाले 5 चुनावों के बारे में सोच रही है और कोई काम नहीं किया है.
Okay.
So you're only worried about yourself.
Nitish Kumar ji, as an opinion, we respect that. Yeah, we will work it out. And let me tell you.
You don't care. Basically, you're telling Nitish Kumar, we don't care.
No, I'm not saying that. He is entitled to his opinion. I'm saying...
So how can you not have a response to what Nitish Kumar says? Nitish Kumar ensured that parties like the AAP and the Congress, parties like the Trinamool and the Congress, who do not see eye to eye, are coming together.
I'll tell you, the leaders who cannot see eye to eye within BJP are fighting. You're not making a story out of that. Right?
No, that is not a story. No, Mr. Meka, that's the problem. You run after the wrong story. You're always running after the wrong story. I don't know why. You have Akhilesh Yadav, who's tried to help you to realize what the real story is. Nitish Kumar, for the second time, is telling you, bhai, jaag jao, warna bahut late ho jayega.
Wait, neither Akhilesh Yadav is helping us, nor we helping Akhilesh Yadav. All of us are fighting to save India. That is the idea behind India Alliance.
To save India?
Nobody is helping anybody. All of us are fighting to save India.
No, are you then, Mr. Meka? I have to ask you this counter question quickly before I get in the JDU. Are you so confident that you are winning the upcoming 5 state elections and you clearly do not need your alliance partners, and only after these 5 state elections, after the results possibly, you will sit with them and, perhaps dictate your terms. Is that the way forward?
No. I'm not saying that. No, don't mistake me. We are winning the 5 state elections. That's a different matter. That doesn't have anything to do with the alliance.
See, that is the overconfidence.
Now, this is
Nitish Kumar is giving you a warning. He's alerting you.
Election.
He said, Mr. Mecca, let me tell you another important thing. At the end of that reaction, he also says कि अभी तक तो कोई बात नहीं कर रही है कांग्रेस, क्योंकि आने वाले 5 राज्यों के चुनावों में लगी हुई है, लेकिन जब ये चुनाव खत्म हो जाएंगे तब वो हमारे पास आएंगे. Even he does not believe that you're winning all these 5 state elections, Mr. Mecca. You need to get a reality check.
No, Deepti, let me tell you. This is not about winning any one election. This is about saving the Republic of India. That is the fight in which everybody...
Will you do it alone? Will you do it alone?
We are confident about Nitish Kumar ji. We are confident about Mamata Banerjee. We are confident about everybody. We all joined together to save the Republic of India.
What are you saying,
then
Mr. Mecca? You're not talking to any of these parties. You are not meeting. Mr. Mecca, in the last meeting, if you remember, and let's get Shaheen ji also now into the conversation. He represents the JDU. In the last meeting, Mr. Mecca, if you remember, there was a talk of a common rally in Bhopal. Kamal Nath scuttled it. He ensured that there is no common rally in Bhopal. All your alliance partners kept mum. There was a talk of seat sharing, that by the end of October you will have a final clarity on seat sharing. Even that hasn't happened. There is no common agenda. There is nothing that you've discussed. Mr. Shaheen, can you tell Mr. Mecca, because he's so confident, he say कोई बात नहीं, जीत जाएंगे 2024 भी, पहले ये 5 राज्यों के चुनाव जीतने दीजिए. Mr. Shaheen, can you hear me?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Tell me. No, what's your question?
Deepti, I don't think we can hear him.
No, Mr. Mecca. I need to give time to other panelists also. Can Mr. Shaheen hear us? If he can, we'll ask him again. Otherwise, we'll go into other panelists.
Yeah, I hear.
Shaheen ji, आवाज आ रही है sir?
Yeah, I hear. Deepti, I hear you. आ रही है, बिल्कुल आ रही है. और मैं बताना चाहता हूँ, what I want to ask you, कि if we are giving the वक्त,
तो कांग्रेस तक सर आपकी आवाज क्यों नहीं पहुंच रही है? कांग्रेस तो कह रही है कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है, all is well.
No. अरे बाबा, if somebody is sleeping, it's our duty. We are one. It is the part and parcel of our party, our NDA alliance, to ask each other to be ready. Because we had to contest election of 2024.
But they're not listening to you, Shaheen ji. So for how long will you keep waiting?
We are asking. No, they are listening. Not at all. How you can, Mr. Nidhi? How you can say they are not listening to us?
Have you not heard Nitish Kumar ji earlier today, sir? I don't have to say anything.
No.
Nitish Kumar ji is telling the Congress, he's warning the Congress.
No, Nitish Kumar told that we must, absolutely, we have to give them the wake-up call to buy जाग जाओ. Time has come now because 2024.
तो वो जाग ही नहीं रहे हैं सर. आप कैसे जगाएंगे अगर वो मान ही नहीं रहे कि उनको जागना है?
Not at all. Why you are targeting India alliance only? But everyone is...
Arey Baba, I don't have to target the India alliance, sir.
Definitely, it is our duty.
No, Shaheen ji, for a change. देखिए ना, it is good. You create a kind of a David versus a Goliath battle, saying, oh, this is the poor India alliance and everyone is there to target us. But I'm not saying this.
We are not.
Akhilesh Yadav,
This is our...
Omar Abdullah, today Nitish Kumar.
Okay. What Akhilesh Umar, that might be their personal views. I admit that okay. Didn't they have the right? Is it a BJP that nobody have the right to speak? It is India alliance. Everybody have right. It is not BJP that only Modi
But Congress, sir, is the common enemy. Congress is the common enemy. That's the real problem.
Not at all. No, Nidhi ji, not at all. It is it is duty of our
this is
India,
like no
alliance
Shaheen ji, this is
partners.
like your neta from a dais can say anything.
No.
Haan, he gives a wake up call to the Congress in your own words, but you will come on television studios and say nahi, hum to sab ek saath hai.
What wrong?
Naid ye kya chal raha hai? I mean,
No,
what is going on, Naid? Because look at the kind of reflection this sends to the voters. Nitish Kumar, who is one of the most trusted partners in the IND alliance today, tells the Congress, please wake up.
It is his duty. He is a senior leader.
But the Congress is not listening, sir. Nitish Kumarji is doing his duty, but the Congress is not listening. Like Mr. Mecca today is not listening. Naid.
Deepti, I hope you're not going to interrupt me in the middle, like continuously not letting the Congress and JDU spokesperson speak. I hope you're not going to do that. Same thing.
No, and I hope Naid, you will tell me how will the IND alliance that seems to be falling apart will come together. That's it.
You have asked me one question. Allow me 1 minute to speak.
Shaheen ji, Naid ko bolne dijiye. Yes, go on, please.
No, I'm not.
Hello,
I'm not getting you, Nidhi.
Today in Saharanpur, in response to a journalist's question, young Turk Akhilesh Yadav ji, he clearly stated that Samajwadi Party has always paid due respect to its alliance partners and will continue to do so. Samajwadi Party has never disappointed its alliance and will never do so ever in future. So he further even stated that yesterday in Lucknow party office, there was a state committee meeting of all the important leaders. Even I was there in the meeting. You can see I was sitting right in the front row. So all the leaders were giving the suggestions regarding 2024 elections. They were giving suggestions how many seats we should contest elections on. And various suggestions were given by important leaders. So you see that Samajwadi Party, there is democracy, no? The leaders can give their suggestions because there's democracy in our party. And we are fighting to save democracy of the country. We are fighting to save our country. Unlike BJP, there is no democracy in BJP. There's total dictatorship. One aged leader of BJP comes and sits in the meeting. No one can speak. Not even a single leader can speak. They all have to only listen to the aged person, to the aged leader. Not only the leader.
No, Naid, you're deflecting. No, you're deflecting my question.
Press cannot ask him a question. No, I'm saying even press cannot ask him a question. For 10 years, you haven't been in a position to ask him a single question. For 10 years, no PC. So,
no,
Naid, party along with the entire
alliance. See, like I can't speak on your behalf. I don't think it's fair that you take the liberty to speak on my or my fraternity's behalf. The discussion is very pointed today. I am just putting up the comment that Nitish Kumar has made, and I'm asking the Congress that why don't you wake up? The Congress says, "Bhai, all is well." Are you okay with that? Are you okay with the Congress only and only thinking about its own good diet? Is this how you will win 2024?
Nobody is thinking about their own good. India is thinking about India's betterment.
Okay.
India is thinking about how Bharat is going to, what will be the future of Bharat. We are thinking about Bharat. We are not thinking about our Punjipati Mitra like BJP. BJP only thinks about the friends, who are very rich. But the India Alliance people are thinking, we are thinking about the people of the country. Now let me tell you one thing more. The important thing that
this is what happens when you have very, very experienced spokespersons like Naid. She will speak about everything but my question. Mr. Mecca says all is well. I'll let the viewers decide that. I still have Anila. Naid, Anila and Dr. Arun Kumarji haven't spoken. Please allow me to go to both of them. Then I'm going to come back to you.
Just 1 second more.
Acha, boliye.
1 second more. Only 1 second.
Boliye.
So you're talking about Nitish ji. Nitish ji, beat Nitish ji, beat Lalu Prasad ji, Tejasvi Yadav ji. I'm talking about Bihar. There are frauds and frauds of votes behind them. They're mass leaders. Now, Nitish ji, what is he saying? He's saying that
No, Naid, I still believe that Nitish Kumar, Akhilesh Yadav, KCR, perhaps all of you could form a third front. The Congress could be isolated, no one knows. Akhilesh Yadav went and met KCR, I still remember that. The Congress could get isolated. The Congress should be keeping a calculation about that, Naid. Okay.
ठीक है very badly
okay,
in all the
okay,
five
nice.
states. They will repeat the result of Punjab in all the 5 states.
Okay. Nitish Kumar pulls up the Congress, but the BJP will lose very badly. Okay, let's get Anila to respond to that. Anila, no matter what, they say we are all together and we know how to defeat the BJP come 2024, Anila.
My round to all, and I'm really surprised and shocked the way Miss Nahilari Khan has given the statements right now, because her leader, their party's national president, Mr. Akhilesh Yadav ji, was insulted by Congress party's leader, very senior leader, very close to Delhi family. Like he said, Akhilesh, what's the problem with the lady? You have
Naid, you must listen to her now. Please, we can agree to disagree, but please allow her to put her point. She's been patiently listening to all of you, Naid. Please, that's only fair.
Why is she shouting? What's the problem with her?
Let Anila complete her point.
Have you left your brain somewhere else? Go and find it.
Naid.
Have you left your brain somewhere else? Go and find it.
Naid,
So I am really surprised and shocked. And
please pull back. We are
I have
wasting
to tell you
time.
here, Deepti, I don't know what's the
We are
problem with her.
wasting time, please.
अरे मछली बाजार की तरह
Anila, please don't make this personal.
It is not Machli Bazaar, it is a TV channel, and we
अच्छा ठीक है, उनको जवाब तो देने दीजिए ना.
some sort of
Let her
decency
respond,
here,
please.
so that viewers can understand and follow.
Only Anila. Anila speaks.
What you are saying right now is against what your party's leader says, Mr. Yadav, Akhilesh Yadav ji. And it is Mr. Akhilesh Yadav ji's statement that we are preparing on 68 seats in Uttar Pradesh. And we are going ahead. Dotted India Alliance क्या होता है? PDA होता है. He is doing bicycle rally for PDA. This is what Akhilesh Yadav ji is doing and saying. And Miss Nahilari Khan is saying, अरे सब अच्छा है, सब चंगा है, कुछ नहीं है, भारतीय जनता पार्टी को हराना. All three spokespersons from different political parties, they are saying, कुछ नहीं, हमें इंडिया को बचाना. आप डॉटेड इंडिया को रखे रहिए. भारत जो है वो जीवित हो चुका है. अब भारत का डंका, भारत और भारतीय का डंका बजेगा भारतवर्ष में. अब डॉटेड इंडिया को लेकर बैठे रहिए गोदी में. So whole of the India knows it very well that
Okay, Anila, I have to interrupt you because I have to get Dr. Arun Kumar ji, who's a former MP. He's also the vice president of the LJPR, and he will respond to the most important question. Mr. Meka, Naid, Shaheen ji and Anila, the most important question is, क्या नीतीश कुमार फिर से पलटी तो नहीं मारने वाले? Will you welcome him into the NDA, Dr. Arun Kumar ji?
Mr. Meka has made the debate very much clear.
Where is
that
NDA has gone 2 years before.
No, Mr. Shaheen, please, you will not heckle him, please. No, it's only fair. You please let him respond. He's patiently listened to all of us. Please. Yes.
All these parties, when Indian democracy was in, just listen. When India was facing the democratic system was in very danger in 1975-74, then all these Akhilesh Yadav party, Nitish Kumar and all these groups who is aligned with the Congress party, these days the real danger, all people who were, all the parties who were thinking about the democracy of the country, they came together. This time, those groups who was against the Congress, they have come together only to fight out BJP. There is no danger to the country. The danger is there where they have came in alliance.
My God.
But Dr. Arunji, I asked you, are you ready to welcome Nitish Kumar back into the fold of the NDA, sir? Just 30 seconds.
What are you talking?
First,
that's a question for Dr. Arun Kumar. Dr. Shaheen ji, please pull back. Dr. Arun Kumar, Nitish Kumar is welcome back in the NDA.
Nitish Kumar is welcoming BJP all the time in the stations, in the public domain.
Not looking.
So many times he welcome.
We will definitely.
When you will see. when
But
you
sir,
will
but
sit
listen,
for
listen.
seat sharing,
When there will
when
be
you
no
will,
BJP,
when
there will be no BJP
when
in the country.
yes, there was
2024 is
Jansang,
coming.
there was
24 is
Jansang, there
coming.
was Jansang.
You will find
And
there will
Mr.
be no
Meka,
game
Okay.
for
there
you
was
to
Jansang.
go and have the rest.
Apologies,
And there
Tarun
was
Kumar and
Jansang.
Shaheen ji. I have to intervene here because I've completely run out of time. But this battle really tells you, ladies and gentlemen, that there is no answer to that $1 million question. Why has Nitish said this right now? Is this a warning to the India alliance? Could we have a third front? And the most important question, could Nitish Kumar be ready to change sides again? We are watching that story very closely. I thank Anila, Naid and all gentlemen for joining us. On the other side, we are back with lots more.
QS and THE, the world's foremost university rankings organizations, have ranked Amity amongst the top 3% universities globally, making it among the very few Indian universities to be included in both rankings. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
It was 5:30 on the morning of 7th of October when the terrorists of Hamas barged into a kibbutz that is 2.1 kilometers from the border. This is kibbutz Nir Ozi, and as we walk inside the kibbutz Nir Ozi, there are the pictures of the drastic horror that the terrorists of Hamas have unleashed here at the ground zero. They have also put the gasoline so as to ensure that all people are burned. More than 100 people were killed by the terrorists of Hamas and 80 have been abducted from this kibbutz.
गाजा के बहुत करीब है, करीब 500 मीटर की दूरी पर यहाँ गाजा है। ये एशकॉल सेटलमेंट का एरिया है। यहाँ पर टैंक्स तैनात किए गए हैं। रात भर यहाँ पे शेलिंग होती रही। ये वो इलाका है जो सबसे करीब था जब आतंकवादी 7 अक्टूबर को घुसे यहाँ पर। ये बेतरतीब तस्वीरें बताती हैं कि आखिर किस तरह से आतंकवादियों ने मासूम लोगों को निशाना बनाया। आर्मी की बीएमपी जाती भी दिखाई दे रही है। लगातार सैनिकों के आने जाने का सिलसिला यहाँ पर लगातार जारी है और तस्वीरें हम आपको दिखा रहे हैं। ये हमें इशारा कर रहे हैं कि हमें यहाँ नहीं रुकना है। फिर से शेलिंग शुरू हो चुकी है। इस धमाकों की आवाज बैकग्राउंड में आ रही, शायद आप सुन भी पा रहे हो। आज का दिन बहुत अहम है आईडीएफ के लिए, क्योंकि गाजा पट्टी का वो इलाका जहां पर हमास के आतंकवादी रह रहे थे, उनमें बहुत सारे जो ठिकाने थे लॉन्चिंग पैड से, उनको तबाह किया गया है। आज भी एक बड़ा ऑपरेशन प्लान कर रही है आईडीएफ फोर्सेज और गाजा के अंदर दाखिल होकर आज भी बड़ा ऑपरेशन अंजाम दिया जाएगा। तेल अवीव में अमेरिकन अधिकारी पहुंचे और कुछ जो अमेरिकन मरीन्स है वो एक संयुक्त ऑपरेशन आज रात को करने जा रहे हैं गाजा के इलाके में।
As we report from
Trending burning question, powered by Reva University and Century Ply Club Prime, co-powered by Hyundai Motors.
Welcome. You're watching the Trending Birdie Question with me, Shavan. And ladies and gentlemen, we're getting in some more breaking news right now. In fact, the Bharatiya Janata Party has released a video. This is of senior Congress leader from Karnataka about a meeting that took place in Rajasthan. An admission that has already been made by the Congress leader, but here a direct allegation of minority appeasement. In fact, this is what the BJP says. It's Congress unveiled the policy of divide and rule, appeasement politics ahead of polls. What we are going to do right now is going to put out that video. What you see on your screens right now, this is a meeting that took place in Rajasthan, which was attended by senior Congress leader and a minister in Karnataka government who was attending this meeting, and in which he categorically says, and I'm quoting, that people used to tell, by bringing Congress to power in Karnataka, you've done a magic. Everyone who met me asked how all work to send a message to the whole of Hindustan. In fact, remember, this is quite in lines with what Kamal Nath had also said in the past. Let me just quickly go across to my colleague Niranjan, who's joining us on this broadcast. Niranjan, the video has now surfaced. In fact, this is something that he has already admitted, that he was present during this meeting. He's not shying away. He's not denying that he wasn't present.
Well, you know, this video has been doing the rounds, Shavan. First of all, you know, this video has been doing the rounds, and we went to Zamir Ahmed. He was not in Bengaluru. He was in Hospete. And we went there. We questioned him. We asked him if it was him who was seen in the video. We asked him whether it was his voice, whether he was present at any Muslim community event, at which he confirms that it was in Rajasthan. He even says it was in Ajmer. And then he goes on to say that this did happen. He did speak, but he tries to sort of downplay the entire thing by saying there's nothing wrong in what I said. But you go through the entire video, which has been now put out by the BJP. He says in this particular election, and I think this is a news point, Shavan. In this particular election, he says, in the recently concluded Karnataka election, he says that Muslims voted as one to ensure the Congress comes to power. There are different news points that come out of this breaking news story, and I think the fact that the minister himself, and he's also a very powerful minister, he's a minority face of the government, you can say that, one of the aspirants perhaps to a higher post at some point, because there's already a squabble within the Congress for who becomes the deputy chief minister. But for him to admit and say, and he also says that during election they had inside meetings, they had secret meetings, and he talks about different events where they met with different imams and also had meetings in different masjids to try and strategize on how the Congress party can perhaps win this particular election. So that becomes all the more critical. We questioned him, he's not denying it. He's not denying it at all, but what he says is this video is from June or July. He says it is from June or July, but in the video he's also heard saying in Rajasthan that elections have just been announced and that Rajasthan must follow the Karnataka model. Now what is he trying to say? He's trying to say in Karnataka, in the words of Zamir Ahmed, in Karnataka, the Muslim community voted en masse. They voted to get the Congress party to power. They voted en masse for the Congress party, and that the same sort of model should be replicated in Rajasthan. Now that's what he's saying. He's not denied the video. In fact, we even showed him the video, and he's not denying it. But he says it was much before the elections were announced. But I think it tells you, also many political analysts have also said that the Muslim community, of course, has voted in large numbers in Karnataka. And he also says at some point in the video that he was asked, Karnataka ne kamal kar diya to bring to vote in, that is the Muslim community, for them to vote in large numbers to perhaps teach the BJP a lesson. He also says that in the video, and this becomes all the more controversial. I still remember about 5 years back, Shavan, just before the Madhya Pradesh election, very similar to what Kamal Nath said, what you said in your introduction about Kamal Nath also saying and talking about how critical the Muslim vote is for the Congress party. So sort of a rerun, if you can see that, for a minority face from Karnataka to go to Rajasthan and talk about the Karnataka model, and how in the Karnataka model you had the Muslim community vote for the Congress in large numbers. Highly controversial, Shavan, the fact that I think the BJP's picked it up and they've tweeted about it. The minister himself is not denying the video. Shavan.
Well, in fact, it's the, Congress's polarization tactic which has been revealed once again. Not just in Karnataka, we saw the same coming in from Madhya Pradesh too. Here, clearly they're talking about working in tandem with the Jamaat. If you look at what Zamir had to say, he's talking about the fact that for the first time, Congress has essentially worked hand in hand with Jamaat in every assembly constituency in the state of Karnataka, which has given them the dividend.
Well, absolutely. And you know, Shravan, just to tell you a little bit about what else he said in the video, because I have the entire translation with me. Let me tell you one of the news points, because just now the video was tweeted and we saw what they had said in the video. And I'm going to read out some of the pointers from that particular video, right? Some of the news points that he says in the video. He says, and I quote, he says, Muslims voted as one and created magic in Karnataka. He says Muslims voted as one and created magic in Karnataka. He also says we did indoor meetings and we never showed them that we strategized as a community and that the community surprised the BJP in this particular election. He also says we took all imams into confidence and strategized during the elections. We took feedback from the imams for the election and strategized. He says we took all masjid imams, Jamaat. He says we also took the Jamaat into confidence for the first time and worked in this election. And he also says we made teams in all 224 seats in Karnataka and strategize with the community to ensure that they win in large numbers. So these are very big admissions and a highly controversial video that shows the polarization strategy, Shravan. You look at, polarization playing a large part in Karnataka, and not just Karnataka politics, but in Indian politics. And this is one of those rare videos where you see a minister on, and interesting part, Shravan, towards the end of that video, he sees somebody shooting with their mobile phone, and then he says, people in Kannada, he says, anybody here from Karnataka, stop shooting the video. Now, if he was if he wasn't saying something wrong, why would he ask them to stop shooting the video? So very interesting development, Shravan, and I think it reveals the polarization strategy this time in this video of the Congress party, Shravan.
Well, in fact, Niranjan, what's also important to point out here is that the timing of this particular video, as you were pointing out, perhaps sometime in the month of June and July is when this video was recorded. What we're given to understand is that Zamir has not even denied the fact that whether he was present or not, something which clearly goes on to indicate that the very fact that he did try to stop someone from recording it in itself shows that there's something wrong about it. Any response really coming in from the Congress at this point in time? Because yet again, they've been caught on the wrong foot.
Well, the minister himself has spoken about it, Shravan, and I think now that the story has broken and the BJP has put that video out, so it's a fight between them and the Congress party. So the Congress expected to respond to this because it is a highly controversial story where you have a minister admitting polarization. Nothing from the Congress party yet, but we questioned the minister, Shravan. In fact, we showed him, our reporter in Oppn this morning showed him the video. And he said it's an old video. Yes, it is me, but it's an old video. He said it happened in June or July. He does not deny the video, Shravan. He does not deny the video. He says, yes, it is me. It is before the elections. He says it is before the elections were announced. He claims it is, between June and July when this particular video was shot. But we went back, and I think if you go back and do some research, you kind of figure that perhaps this was in the month of August. I'm not very sure, but we'll go back and check the facts on that, Shravan. I think if you have the video, you can play that as well. What I'll also do meanwhile, Shravan, is that I will share the details of, I'll ask somebody from the Kannada team to also share that sequence that we have with the minister where he doesn't sort of deny that it was him. Aishwarya is also live, I think, Shravan. You can go to it.
We'll just try and put that video out in a short while from now, and perhaps also the fact that a sister channel reporter did actually confront the leader and he doesn't really deny. Joining us on this broadcast is also our executive editor, Aishwarya Kapoor. Aishwarya, clearly Congress once again caught on the wrong foot. Shravan. Similar allegations or similar revelations were actually made by Kamal Nath too. So Congress's polarization strategy is out for everyone to witness.
Well, absolutely. And it is up for the people of this country to really see what exactly are the leaders of this particular political party which has ruled the country for 50 years. What is their real strategy? And the point which Niranjan was making, that this leader from Karnataka is going to Rajasthan, poll-bound state, and urging the people that, look, this is what we did in Karnataka. You mentioned, Savan, we had Kamal Nath's video on camera, that what Kamal Nath was saying in a closed room meeting, and now this. This means this is in the strategy of the Congress party ever since day one. They divide and rule politics. On the face of it, they come and they say, Pyar ki dukaan and then what not. But reality is this. This is the real strategy. And it is out for the people of this country to see and then analyze for themselves. BJP leaders are tweeting it. We are not saying this. This video has been tweeted by a national secretary of the Bharatiya Janata Party. National secretary. So BJP is tweeting it. BJP is raising a question that what exactly is the Congress party doing? They are saying that they got support from Jamaat. What all is not being said in that video? If you could just listen to that video again, it is self-explanatory. The video which has been tweeted by the BJP National Secretary, Shravan Niranjan.
Just for our viewers who are tuning in right now, this video, which we're going to put out in a short while from now, the big exclusive debate coming up at 9 p.m. Just with regards to what is it that senior Congress leader and a minister in the Karnataka government actually had to say when he attended this meeting in Rajasthan, something that the leader himself has not denied. Aishwarya, and I'm just quoting from that video that we have accessed, in which he clearly talks about the strategy that was adopted by the Karnataka government and Karnataka Congress, I beg your pardon, where he says that point number one is, in Karnataka, we worked hand in hand with the Jamaat for the very first time. Number one. Number two, he talks about the fact that in all the 224 assembly constituencies of Karnataka, they have exactly worked hand in hand with the Jamaat. That is the strategy that he is basically discussing about. Then he also stops someone from recording this very video.
Shravan, what he's saying is, if you take a gist of it, Shravan, if you take a gist of it, he's categorically calling for all the voters of a particular community to come together, irrespective of any other plank, irrespective of any plank of progress, of any other scheme or their point. They are saying just because you belong to a particular community, you come together. And he mentions Jamaat not once but multiple times. But he, on the basis of religion, the same party which wanted caste-based census in another state in the country, his leader has been caught on camera. The video which has been tweeted, Shravan, by the BJP National Secretary, who's calling out for people of a particular community, particular religion to come together. And this is the real face of the Congress party, because this is not for the first time. We have that video of Kamal Nath also. And if you put both of these videos together, you will see in principle, Shravan and Niranjan, there is no difference in their strategy. It was the strategy in the last elections in Madhya Pradesh. This seems to be the strategy, going by this video which has been tweeted by the BJP National Secretary, that this is the strategy in Rajasthan come 23. Shravan, back to you.
Well, it's after the 90% Muslim vote call that was made in Madhya Pradesh by the former Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, Kamal Nath. Now, you do have yet another senior Congress leader. And for those who are outside Karnataka to understand, who are we really talking about? Zamir Ahmed happens to be one of the closest confidant of the Karnataka Chief Minister. Not just that, he's been a minister in the previous Congress government too. And he's also seen as the minority face of the Congress party in the state of Karnataka. This is the man who's basically making this sort of an admission before a large gathering, where he's largely talking about what perhaps could be the strategy of the Congress party so that they could come back to power. They say that it has worked in the state of Karnataka. This video has now been released by the Bharatiya Janata Party, where they are essentially saying that this is the Congress's divide and rule policy that is out in the open. Aishwarya, in terms of the Congress's reaction, what is it that they have to now say? Because in the past, when Kamal Nath made that particular statement, Kamal Nath thereafter, just about 24 hours after that, said that, look here, I was being misquoted.
Well, absolutely. This has been the strategy or their plank. Every time they are caught on camera, they deny, they say that they are being misquoted. They try to target the messenger, but it's the BJP. Shravan, we need to remember, this is the BJP which is tweeting this video. It's a national secretary of the BJP and then several other officials of the BJP, of their national team who are tweeting this video. So the BJP is asking a question. The BJP National Secretary is asking a question from the Congress party. So it's Congress who needs to answer back because it's their leader. And as you mentioned, he's one of the closest to the present Chief Minister of the state of Karnataka. And our colleague Niranjan, who's also looking after Republic Canada right now, was just breaking that information. So once again, it just shows that the Congress party's strategy seems to have been this from day one, divide and rule. And this is the biggest proof of that. And the BJP is putting out this proof and asking the Congress party that explain this now. You have denied this earlier. You've denied Kamal Nath's video. You've denied earlier videos. But now what about this? And also, ironically, when our Republic Media Network reporter, Shravan, which you also mentioned, when we asked this particular minister who's back in the state of Karnataka, he did not deny. He said, yes, I was there. He did not look into the complete video, but he did not deny the fact. So it's very clear that this is the reality. And it's up to the Congress party. Yes, they will look for another alibi. Yes, they will look another way to deny Shravan. We are basically expecting that. But it is up for the people of this country to see that this is what is being said openly now. Openly. Not behind closed doors. It was a public meeting. And here that there are cameras. So it is nothing to hide. As far as that particular leader or minister is concerned, we can see in that video also, Shravan, that several people using their mobile phones to record. So he was very much aware that he's being recorded. Back to you in the studios.
Well, in fact, Aishwarya, if questions are now being asked as to what exactly is problematic about it, because I understand Zamir Ahmed has already, perhaps indicated about the fact that there is nothing wrong about it. I was there. I was called by a legislator in the state of Rajasthan. And I did say that Kamal that they did in Karnataka should be repeated in the state of Rajasthan. But the problem here is about the fear mongering, because if you clearly look at the video that has been released by the Bharatiya Janata Party, in which the Congress leader essentially talks about the fact that Muslims have been targeted by the Bharatiya Janata Party, which essentially goes on to indicate that there is an attempt to fearmonger and to tell them that perhaps the Congress party is the only savior as far as the community is concerned.
Well, absolutely. And this is something which the Congress party needs to explain. We've seen earlier also that they look out for alibis. They are looking for some or the other reason, but we need to see that what is going to be their alibi this time. As you mentioned, Kamal Nath denied the video and said that he's being misquoted. We need to see what will this particular Congress leader from Karnataka has to say now. Because our team will ask and then the country will ask now. The country will ask, the people of this country will ask the Congress party that what is your stand? Is this what you really feel? Is this your real strategy? On one hand, you ask for caste-based census. On one hand, you ask people to unite. On one hand, you ask people to divide. What is happening? What is happening? Divide and rule is your policy. Because it's very, very clear in this video, Shravan, that what exactly seems to be the strategy for the Congress party come these elections of Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan. Shravan.
One final question that I would like to take with you, Aishwarya, is that with regards to the Bharatiya Janata Party, the videos that have now been released, they are from senior members of the Bharatiya Janata Party. Any response really coming in from the BJP at this point in time, apart from the fact that you've had some of the Karyakartas already hitting out at the Congress party, especially the state of Karnataka, saying that, look here, what you've done in the state of Karnataka, now you want to replicate it in Rajasthan, but this is nothing but polarization on your part.
Well, Shravan, first and foremost, we have the BJP National Secretary tweeting it out. We have the former advisor of the former Chief Minister of Karnataka joining in debate with our Editor-in-Chief, Arnab Goswami. So BJP is officially picking it up. BJP is making it a point that BJP wants an answer from the Congress. BJP is seeking an answer from not only the Karnataka wing of the Congress, but Congress party. That why on one hand, you are hell-bent to divide, and on the other, you are doing this. Why are you doing this? Why this fear-mongering? Why your leader has to say that all the Muslims, all people of one particular community need to come together, or one particular religion needs to come together? It is on policies. Indian democracy, we have never had such kind of division on the basis of religion. And if this seeps in, then there is no end to it. Shravan.
Well, thank you very much, Aishwarya, for getting us the latest details. In fact, on the other side, the big exclusive debate with Arnab Goswami, where This is just part one of what we are showing you right now with regards to the senior Congress leader Zabir Ahmed. On the other hand, what we're going to put out is also his own admission that has been made by Zabir with regards to this meeting that took place, and the Congress's polarization strategy is now out for everyone to witness. That's all that we could pack in this edition of Trending Burning Question. On the other side, the debate with Editor-in-Chief Arnab Goswami.
About the Israeli forces has it, and they are on their way.
रॉकेट जो है वो यहाँ पर दागे जा रहे हैं और वो देखिए आप हमारे सिर के ऊपर से पास में जो है वो यहाँ पे मिसाइल्स गिरी है।
इजराइल अब ये इंतजार कर रहा है कि जैसे ही सभी लोगों को बाहर लेकर आया जाएगा, आतंकी को खत्म करने को लेकर जो स्ट्रैटेजी इजराइल ने बनाई है उसकी तैयारी भी की जाएगी।
ಇಸ್ರೇಲ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಹಮಾಸ್ ನಡುವಿನ ಸಂಘರ್ಷ 12ನೇ ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಲಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ರಿಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ದಿಟ್ಟ ವರದಿಯನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದು,
गोलियों की बौछार हमास के आतंकियों द्वारा कर दी गई।
So there is an alert. There is an alert which has been given.
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand.
Powered by Reva University, a social impact multidisciplinary university. Century Ply Club Prime, Raho Befikar. Co-powered by Hyundai. It is safe if it's 6.
QSMTHE, the world's foremost university rankings organizations, have ranked Amity amongst the top 3% universities globally, making it among the very few Indian universities to be included in both rankings. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
65 इंच 4K। देख मन, फिसल मत। यही चाहिए, यही लूंगा, यही चाहिए। प्राइस तो देख। तू इस बार भी नहीं लेगा ना? लूंगा ना, अगली दिवाली।
अपने मन की विश को मत टालो। SBI कार्ड के फेस्टिव EMI ऑफर्स के साथ जो मन चाहे ले डालो।
PC Chandra Jewelers presents Dhanteras Dhan Varsha offer. 25% off on jewelry making charges, 10% off on the value of diamonds and precious stones, 100 rupees off per gram of gold jewelry. Win attractive mega prizes. Offer valid till 11th November. Terms and conditions apply. Visit us today. PC Chandra Jewelers, a jewel of jewels.
Do you know there's an investor protection fund for investors, IPF, but if your trade isn't executed on the exchange or if it's some guaranteed return scheme, then even IPF will not be able to help you.
And what if your broker becomes a defaulter? Then?
In that case, IPF can provide you with compensation.
Where did you learn this?
NSE's website.
सोच कर, समझ कर, इन्वेस्ट कर।
ये सब क्या है?
शनाया और शिवा।
शिवा?
अर्फी? सुना है तुम दोनों ने घर बनाया है।
हाँ, पिंक वाला।
घर की नींव में क्या लगता है?
हमारा प्यार।
प्यार नहीं, कमजोर TMT का वार होगा। रॉकेट सिंह।
अर्फी? लेकिन हमने तो एकदम सॉलिड TMT बार लगाया है।
मतलब रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार। जंग से न माने हार, रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार है बिल्कुल रेडी।
आपका बैंक सेविंग्स अकाउंट पे इंटरेस्ट देता है
3 महीने में एक बार।
मेरा AU हर महीने। सोच बदलो और बैंक भी। AU स्मॉल फाइनेंस बैंक, बदलाव हमसे है।
जब एक दिया जलता है पूरा घर रोशन हो जाता है। सोचिए जब आस्था के दीप जगमगाएंगे और प्रभु श्री राम के अयोध्या आगमन का उत्सव मनाएंगे तो कैसा अलौकिक दृश्य होगा जो अपने आप में एक कीर्तिमान होगा और पूरी राम नगरी डूब जाएगी दिव्य अलौकिक दीपोत्सव की जगमगाहट में। आप भी सपरिवार इस विश्व कीर्तिमान का हिस्सा बने और अपनी अयोध्या नगरी को विश्व मानचित्र पर आने का उत्सव मनाइए।
भव्य दीपोत्सव उत्सव त्योहार है, ज्योतिर्मय तेज है, ये रोशनी की धार है, पाप पर प्रहार है, सच की जीत की हुंकार है, दिए से दिया जलाए, राम राज सरकार है, राम
11 नवंबर सरयू घाट पर आइए और प्रभु श्री राम की महिमा गुनगुनाइए।
खूबसूरत सी तुम कोई चिंता करो, पीछे भरोसा खड़ा है तुम्हारे, तुम नया कल बनाते रहो।
जब कोई हमारी बाकी चिंताओं को संभाल लेता है तो हम कर पाते हैं खूबसूरत सी कोई चिंता। टाटा कैपिटल में हम आपकी हर फाइनेंशियल चिंता को संभाल लेते हैं ताकि आप करें सिर्फ खूबसूरत चिंताएं।
टिप चाहिए, पैसा लगाना है तो सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम पे लगाओ, डूबेगा नहीं, चलेगा भी नहीं, कोई खा नहीं जाएगा और मिनिमम 30 साल का रिटर्न देगा। अब इससे बेटर इन्वेस्टमेंट है तो बताओ? सेंचुरी प्लाई क्लब प्राइम, रहो बेफिक्र।
कर निवेश खुद की हिम्मत में, आसमां को धरती पे लाचे था।
जब भरोसे की हो बैकिंग तो निवेश का हर फैसला बन जाता है बुलंद। इसीलिए हम खड़े हैं हर निवेश के लिए, हर निवेशक के साथ। SBI सिक्योरिटीज।
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
Israel is all prepared for the big war, the Hamas terrorists.
The rockets being fired, of course, at Kibbutz Be'eri only.
बहुत सारे ऐसे इलाके हैं जहां अभी भी हमास के आतंकी फायर कर रहे हैं।
Get down again, it's a missile.
कम से कम दर्जन भर रॉकेट्स की आवाज आई है जो हिजबुल्लाह ने दागे हैं।
We have been hearing continuously an explosion.
तकरीबन 50 से 70 BMP जो हैं वो फॉरवर्ड एरियाज पर हैं।
The people here were staying, but there was a rocket that was fired.
एशकुलॉन की तरफ भी टैंक्स जा रहे हैं।
हमारी सबसे बड़ी टीम ग्राउंड जीरो पर है।
Confident about the Israeli forces has it, and they are on their way.
रॉकेट जो है वो यहाँ पर दागे जा रहे हैं और वो देखिए आप हमारे सिर के ऊपर से पास में जो है वो यहाँ पे मिसाइल्स गिरी है।
इजराइल अब ये इंतजार कर रहा है कि जैसे ही सभी लोगों को बाहर लेकर आया जाएगा, आतंकी को खत्म करने को लेकर जो स्ट्रैटेजी इजराइल ने बनाई है उसकी तैयारी भी की जाएगी।
ಇಸ್ರೇಲ್ ಹಾಗೂ ಹಮಾಸ್ ನಡುವಿನ ಸಂಘರ್ಷ 12ನೇ ದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಲಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ರಿಪಬ್ಲಿಕ್ ಕನ್ನಡ ದಿಟ್ಟ ವರದಿಯನ್ನ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದಲೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದು,
गोलियों की बौछार हमास के आतंकियों द्वारा कर दी गई।
So there is an alert. There is an alert which has been given.
From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.
Arnab Goswami on The